On this video, I want to share with you how to get your group to explode underneath of you without you having to be the one that does all of the work. You know, it's a very simple system. If people plug in, it works 100% of the time for the people that work it. But so many times people get in the business and for some reason they must think success is just going to attack them. I'm not sure what they think, but I want to share with you what I do to help my business grow without me, so that other people look at me and say, wow, I can do what she does. Because if you're the one doing all the work and you're absolutely exhausted, you're the source for all the information, you're the one showing the plan, you're the one rallying the troops, people look at you and say, wow, I don't want to work that hard. What you need to do is plug people into a system where your business takes a life of its own. So like Steve Schultz says, you get in the business to get out. What happens is you get in the business and you work hard to get things going, so that then if you don't work very hard, your business will continue to grow and you'll create this residual income that'll pay you month after month after month after month. So what I teach my team is this: promote, promote, promote. Promote your upline. Promote the meetings that are going on all over the nation. Promote the next conference call. Promote the product special. Very important that you promote the upcoming events. In fact, a very wise man once, I was making like $4,000 a month, he was making like $160,000 a month. He said, Barb, until you get people to a major event, you haven't even sponsored them yet. So we're bringing people into the business with conference calls and videos and websites. But for many of you, your group is going to be all over the nation. People that have never sat with you face to face, or they don't understand your enthusiasm. So it's very important that we plug people into the system of the calls, of the nationwide meetings, and the CEO trainings and the events that we host, Super Saturdays, mineral makeup workshops. So what you need to do as a person comes into your business is start by promoting the next training call. And you can find all of those calls on our website, which is pmgallaccess.com. You can also find the corporate calls that the company hosts on ygresourcecenter.com. So, Pitcock Marketing Group, your organization, Dave and I, and all of the leaders that are heading up the training to lead our own downlines, that training is found at pmgallaccess.com. P as in Paul, M as in Mary, G as in George, allaccess.com. And the free training that you download on there is something that you should get every new person right when you sponsor them. Get them on that training. It takes the work out of it for you. And people can't wait until they get their kit a week from now to get the little workbook and how to make a list. Right when you sponsor someone, you need to have them defining their dreams and goals and making a list. Because you know what? They're probably going to talk to someone. Somebody might even tell them no. And if they haven't gone through these steps, they are defeated before they even get started. So our training system is what I believe is a super glue that holds all of this together. And you are the promoter of the training, of your upline, of the conference calls, of the training calls, all of the free training, and also the training that people can subscribe to or get a ticket to an upcoming event, maybe attend a CEO training or a Super Saturday with other leaders in the area. For some of you, you're not interested in that right now. You know, we take people as far as they can see, and then they're going to see a little bit further. But for those of you that want to make $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $40,000, $50,000 a month, not being on the training is not even an option. In fact, I tell the people that I sponsor, I will sponsor you, which means I go to work for you. I will do all of the work if you get me in front of the people. The only thing that I'm going to ask you to do is plug into the training and promote it to your organization. You know, my son played this year as a senior on a football team in a city where we moved. He was the new kid in town. And as a senior, that was a really big decision. But you know what? Before the first game, in fact, for months before they even started playing, he had a playlist that he was studying. And that enabled his coach to say, this is the play that we're going to run. This is where I need you. And because of his hard work and effort, he actually started and played every game and was even an all-WAC defensive player. Many awards that he achieved. And that was only because he was willing to be taught. Your teachability index means, are you willing to learn and are you willing to plug other people into that training? If you aren't, It's hard for us to help you have success. No matter what we tell you, if you're not applying yourself, then it's just kind of like throwing mud against the wall and wondering if it's going to stick. Folks, I want you to have success. When I bring people on my team, I'm passionate about them getting a free car. I'm passionate about them earning the trips and the other incentives. I'm passionate about them getting their money back and the people they bring on their team getting their money back, and so forth and so on. That's why we have the fastest growing organization right now. That's why we have so many people hitting that level of senior executive marketing director and getting their free cars. So what you need to get really good at, if that's your goal, is promoting. And the first thing that I want you to promote is the Saturday morning training call. Every Saturday, you and everybody in your group should be dialing in to listen to that training call. It'll give you little success tips that'll help you get through the week. We have guest speakers on there. We have all of the new announcements, upcoming products or specials or promotions. And every Saturday, it just takes a few minutes. It's at 9 a.m. Central, but it sets the pace for the next week, and that week sets the pace for the next month, and that month sets the pace for the next year. And we believe that this is going to be the best year that you've ever had, achieving your dreams and goals and achieving financial freedom and changing a lot of other lives along the way. So what you need to get really good at is being a good promoter. And think to yourself right now, what could you do? You could promote it on Facebook. You could send an email. You could set up mass texting like I did on my phone, so you can just send out a text message that says, hey, don't forget the conference call. But you yourself need to envision yourself having a large organization and start taking action as if you already have a big group. Even if you only have one or two, the speed of the group is the speed of the leader. So number one, you get on the calls. And number two, you encourage everybody in your organization to plug in to those training calls or the upcoming sponsoring calls and to bring a guest on the line. Because the more people we expose this opportunity to, the more money you're going to make and the more lives we're going to change. We're YGY moms, and I'll tell you what that means. Longevity moms working as a team. Like I said before, a team means everyone accomplishes more. And you're in business for yourself, but remember, you're not by yourself. We're all working together. So promote, promote, promote. Get some people on the calls, get some new guests on the line, and when you bring people in your business, get them plugged into the training calls so they're doing the same thing. And pretty soon your business will take a life of its own, and you're just going to be amazed at the residual checks that you're going to be getting in your mailbox.